Good evening. For the start of today's episode, I thought I would just take you on a tour of the only tramline you didn't get to see last time out. So yeah, early on you've already seen that I've added in the bus routes too, which are on a half-hourly timetable compared to the 15-minute timetable the trams are on. And if I just speed this up, there's another bus route. So yeah, I mean, today's episode is nothing particularly special. I mean, it is different compared to what I planned to do today, and that's because whilst I was timetabling the tram and bus routes, I noticed this traffic jam that you'll see to the west. 'Cause, well, trains going in and out of Chenningwell Victoria aren't, well, they're getting lost. The routing AI for OpenTTD for vehicles isn't the best. They pretty much just go wherever they like, and you have to kind of control them, and I haven't done that particularly well yet. So yeah, that was a tram route. Now then, the main front, you'll remember last time, was it last time or was it a pilot episode? Anyway, in here we've got franchises. Currently we've only got 2, but that will increase as the series goes on. Now the focus of the next 2 episodes is going to be the Northern franchise, which, if I just throw the map on the screen there, will end up looking quite a bit like this. Now today's episode is going to be about preparing the network for this Northern franchise so that it can meet the timetable that I have planned, which will come out on Monday. Well, the episode where I timetable it will come out on Monday. And that episode is going to be really useful because it will be a chance for me to practice getting a timetabling episode down to a short length. Because quite frankly, I need to learn how to do that so that you're not all bored to tears by what is really quite a repetitive task. So yeah, I think the first job is going to simply be to sack all these trains, and then we'll be playing on pause most of today. This is always a fun activity, just to watch them disappear. Watch the tabs disappear as they run into the depot. So yeah, then we will also sack all the Great Western trains that run into Chenningwell Victoria, because quite frankly we don't want those. The Great Western station will from now on be Chenningwell Parkway. because otherwise Great Western trains will have to run on the Great Northern Mainline, which I really don't want. By the way, for context, we've got two lines in Chenningville. We've got the Great Northern Mainline, which goes off here, and the Great Western Mainline, which goes down there. Then here you've got the well, again, the Great Northern Mainline, and they're all in the depot, so we can pause it. Through Chenningville Victoria is a Great Northern Mainline, and through Chenningville Parkway is the Great Northern Express line, which should be the only line that Great Western run on. Like, Great Northern do kind of have access to this line, but I'm not really sure how they're going to use it. And it didn't feature in my timetable, so I'm wondering if there's any point having this stretch of track yet. Or at the very least not making it the primary route. So then, the section around Dedingbury to Farborne, I know that is, or the section from Dedingbury through to Chenningville, I know is done. And in fact I can prove it to you. Because here we've got Dedingbury Shore Street, which will probably have to be expanded at some point, and Dedingbury Central. You can get from Dedingbury Central to the Great Northern Mainline. There's Farborne Newwood Street, through a tunnel. Actually, we'll have to re-signal this tunnel. To work like that. There you go. Then the Farborne University line. Yeah, this is where the express trains were going for some reason. Through Mondingville East, then into Chenningville Victoria, which we covered last episode. Then down to Guardhead Woods is also done. Actually, right, no. First step, we're going to rebuild this section of line. And that proofing well is going to be a whole other episode at some point. Right then, where do we want this line? Well, first off, we need to sack all the trains that use it. There we go, which will allow us to destroy it, and good, it's being kept. We're going to also have to rebuild this curve of track. Oh, and for crying out loud. Destroy that. yeah, literally all that was written on the plan for this episode was carry out general line upgrades to this section. And this, what I'm doing currently, will feed into the ground plan, which I haven't yet introduced you to. But is designed for improved efficiency across the network. Oh, and we'll have to get rid of that. And this is going to be where the new guardhead station is. So keeping this on the level. Now, do we want terminus platforms here? It's probably going to be advisable later on. But more pressingly, what to do with this curve of track. Oh, that was easy enough. In fact, you know, we're going to have two terminus platforms. Which will stretch out from here. And there. Now then, we're just going to go with a standard. Oh no. You need to control click to get guardhead woods. Now we need to remove the bus stop. So the station isn't too spread out. And there we go. And just for the record, yes, I am happy with it being four tiles long. So yeah, let's just make sure this is properly signalled. And yeah, obviously Guardhead Woods, the line will eventually go on down here and into a new station in Little Menpool, which will connect with the Plendingworth main line. From here, yeah, we've also got to build that junction at some point. Yeah, I think it might also be advisable to just re-signal this entire line. Destroy that depot. Why have we got this single track section? It's not needed. Then obviously we've got the new Garthing Hill station. And yeah, that line is now completely sorted. I'll tell you what did do. Amuse me. Let's take Chenningville Annex for a minute. If I show you the actual town, because we've seen it with buildings on Invisible, you can barely see it, whereas here it's blindingly obvious. Even more so for Chenningville sidings. Oh, and yeah, remember last time when I asked you for names? Well, I record these 2 episodes at a time at weekends, so changes you suggested won't have been included yet. But for crying out, please someone suggest me station names for, like, these. I can't be having station numbers. Like, that's not happening. Please help me out. Right, anyway. So that's the guard headline sorted and ready for this timetable. Oh, yeah, we were going to sack all the Great Western trains we used it, weren't we? Guardhead to Drindingworth. Where's Drinding? Yeah. Sack those because that's going to get redeveloped at some point. But yeah, no, we have great ambition for these. Manage list, centre depot and cell. So yeah, then it should simply be the Parbourne loop line trains that right, you lot are gone. one cross. Meanwhile, you two... Oh, you're going all the way to Wanding. Which you will see later on in this episode. Oh, and also all those express trains that are lost. We'll have to send those to a depot too. Send to depots up, so I'm not having you lot switching between Farborn University and General Victoria the entire time. Oh god, what's happening in London? Oh dear. Well, you're the problem. Then if we move this signal back, right, and you head. You're not even meant to be down here. Oh, for crying out loud. So yeah, that will be sorted at a later date. Oh, sorry, later on in this episode actually. And if we just let this unclog now, whilst keeping a viewport open of that junction. Yep. Oh, but might be station upgrade, might these line upgrades have to last longer than one episode, because we've already gone for 23 minutes. But yeah, this... Oh yeah. One service a day goes up to... One service a day? Oh, I can't remember how many are timetabled. But yeah, no. We are going to rebuild this junction so that this connection isn't the primary line. Because quite frankly, it isn't. No. Continue on. There you go. Now then, there and there. Oh, perfectly, okay. Stroke of luck. You are gonna come over here. And then we'll have you tunnel under here. In fact, yeah, there we go. That does the trick nicely. Alright. Now we need to re-signal this. Let the express pass through. So, there we go. And there we go. There and there. Then there. That should do the trick. I think. But yeah, so now the primary line in this junction is for London to Chenningville Victoria, which is what we want. Then little halving field, yep. Through here, yeah, Taunting Head. Right, now Renwell Woods. We're going to have to expand this. And also, why are they 8 in length? I think the longer trains I'm ever going to run are maybe 6 tiles long, so we're also going to have to expand the number of platforms. Because if you remember my program, if you remember how I programmed the signals at Chenningville Victoria, you will know that this is going to be the main station, or the first stop for express trains after Chenningville. And what are we going to do here? You know what? Let's do something like this. For Renwell Woods. That seems decent enough. Oh, and get rid of this depot here. Now then, you and you, you and you. And if I, get rid of stations, there we go. You can see that they are the right way round. Then you and you. And there we go. Right, then I am wanting to ditch these waypoints here. And, well, we can use programmable signals for that. So, but hold on, first off, I want to make this an express platform. So in deny, however, if your next order is not stopping there, Chenningville, Victoria, then allow. And I think for this one, we shall just copy this one with one key difference, is not. So if you're either in a fast train going onto the express line or a regular commuter train, you'll use the outer platform. Now then, for these, do I have an express train terminating? Where are my express services? Nope, I don't. So I know the outer platform can be for trains terminating at Tranford. No, that's not going to work. There is no way to program for that. Oh wait, hold on, you weren't hearing the sounds. If I just turn the volume up, or rather unmute the computer, you'll be able to hear everything when I hit play later on. How long have we been going for? 34 minutes already. Blimey. Right, yeah, no, there's going to be no difference on these two. I'm not going to be fussed. Now then, you... Oh! Already timetabled it. Well, haven't I been efficient? Yes, yes you have. However, if I just add a depot in here, then for this one, or if your next order is there. When did I do that? Don't know, but it wasn't on camera, which was rather stupid of me. Alright. Now I can get rid of these two. there you go. And there is Tranford Station, which really isn't going to serve much purpose. In fact, why is a depot there? We're going to move that. And I think, yeah, actually this episode is going to have to, or sorry, this plan is going to have to take up more than one episode, because there is just too much to do. And I'm like, we're going to have to rebuild this junction. So that this here is a primary line, including the line into Farnborough Woods. And we are also going to have to incorporate a new destroy this. Destroy these. Destroy these, I imagine. There we go. Oh, good lord. Right, yep. So then bridge over that. And there we go. However, we are also going to have to expand Farnborough Woods Station and build a new station. And well, we'll do both, leave it, and then do the rest of the line next episode. Now, and how are we going to go about doing that? So we're going to have 4 platforms here. Oh god, I remember having to expand this to 2 platforms. This used to be a single track line when we were converting it to, or when we were joining up the Great Northern Mainline into one consistent line. That was a pain because I didn't have the pause feature. Right then. That is going to be the new road. Beyond that, we shall have no roads. Demolish that. And there. Nope. You forgot we were on roads. Okay, so that was easy enough, but we're also going to have to build connections between either side of Farnborough. And we're also going to have to bribe them. There we go. So then, if we get onto something like that, oh wait, that's what that was for. Okay. No, I'm with you now. Right, you transport, which one are you? There we go. Oh, for crap. I do wish it was possible for towns to buy roads from players, or for roads to become owned by a town with time. That would make tasks like this so much easier. Right, anyway, that's the main junction done. So we're going to have to signal it up, rebuild Farnborough Woods. No. And there. There. Now then, here. If we get rid of bridges again. And there. Now then, it's been going for 44 minutes already. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but okay. Now then, what do we want here? Okay. that look good? Yep. Oh, and for the record, I'll open up new names for Renwell Woods and Farnborough Woods to the list. And this industry is going to be in the way, so get rid of it. And we'll have a massive viaduct. Oh, don't tell. It takes our trains. Oh, no. Takes our trains all the way into the new station in this gap here. So in 6, 7, 8 to include buffers. But hold on, no. Just remembered, you're going to demolish these for that for the buffers. Right, you shall in fact, we'll go for this sort of style. You shall be renamed as a placeholder, Padman B Hill. And again, this is another station that you're going to be able to choose the name of. "48 minutes, blimey." Anyway, there we go. How are we going to decorate this? You know what? I fancy something like this. And then coming off it, just a nice simple roof. Obviously with the mandatory there. So yeah, that's a new mainline terminus. And we've been going for 49 minutes, so I'll probably call it quits there and leave you with a ride on board of the next train to leave Channingville, Victoria. Or there. There you go. So I'll mute myself now and you can just enjoy the ride.